in some subject, have some tutor, or you should sit back and try to help them solve the pain points wherever they are struggling with. You should, and also tell them that it's okay. Some of your friend might be not good in art, you're good in art, she is good in English, but all these skills can be improved. It's not that you cannot improve it. I am there, we will work together, we can improve, we can hold hand in hand.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, Barkha. It's so nice to connect to you. And thank you
Same
so much
here.
for inviting me.
Same here, ma'am.
Thank you.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. I'm really very fine. No, this is the day is shaping up well. It's
Okay.
lovely to connect with you.
And how is life treating you so far?
It's treating me very well. Whatever I planned for the day and all my boxes are checked, and I'm ready to just have a lovely conversation with you. And whatever, these days I'm following my passion. My passion is to teach the subject that I like the most.
Okay,
I
yeah.
had, so I had different subjects at my graduation level, but I mastered in this language in English, and then I did my bachelor in education, and then I started teaching. So I have this affinity to this language. So that is
Okay.
why I'm into, yeah.
Good to hear that, ma'am. And since we are meeting for the very first time, so could you introduce yourself?
Yes. So I am Sindhuja Shrivastava, and I have done my master's in English literature. I have done my B.Ed. After that, I took up jobs in various schools, international schools. I taught children from classes ranging from class 1 till class 9. And basically, English was the main subject, apart from social studies, GK, creative writing, and debating skills, conversation, and everything. I used to, instill confidence in the children to speak up on stage, and have remove this fear of hesitation and fear and hesitation that is associated with this language. So it is just a language, nothing to fear about this. And now I am full-fledged content creator. I am devoting my time on this YouTube journey, and I learn loving every bit of it.
Yeah, ma'am, it's amazing introduction, ma'am. And I would also introduce myself. Hello,
Yes,
everyone. I
sure,
am
sure.
Barkha. Yeah, I am Barkha, and I'm from MP, Madhya Pradesh. I'm a devoted homemaker and a mother of one daughter. So this is pretty much about me. So, ma'am, today topic I'm really excited to have a very meaningful and relatable topic on parenting. Right. So
Yes,
today's, parenting is not only about raising their children, is about understand them. And this topic is very close to every parent's heart. So let's get
exactly.
the ball rolling, ma'am.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
This
my
is this
first,
is a very interesting topic. Yes.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So my first question is, what are best practices for setting routines and boundaries?
What I feel is that when you set routines and boundaries, when you set rules in a home, it should not feel like a military rule. You should be strict, but you should be gentle. You
Yes,
should
yes.
connect with children emotionally. So you just can't say that just switch off your phone, switch off the TV, and go to bed. So it's not a dormitory. You're not a warden. You're not an army officer. You have to connect with your child emotionally, but set routines. Children love patterns. Initially, they might resist it, they would not like it, but they like to have their life revolved around patterns. Like every day when you get up, you have to brush your teeth, you have to freshen up, you have to straighten your bed. This is non negotiable. This you have to do. Then you can also gently say that after dinner, we can have a 30 minutes reading time. Is that okay with you? If you wanted 30 minutes, or if you want it before dinner, you can also involve children in setting routines like this. So they will feel that they are valued, they are not just ordered, but they are a part of the household, and rules are set accordingly. But there are some rules which are non negotiable, like you will not watch whatever you want to watch on mobile. The limit that I have put, that I've set, you have to go by that. So I can share a nice anecdote, like from my experiences. We used to, children are not afraid of having amla juice or
Yes.
soaked nuts. So we made it. My husband and I made it mandatory that whenever he used to come back from office in the evening time, I used to have 4, 5. My mother-in-law was there, 5 cups of amla juice, soaked nuts, and whatever fruits they detest, like kiwis and all. So I used to cut it and that was the time, and the entire family is sitting. You have to have that juice, you have to have those nuts, and then we played board games. And we
Yeah.
shared the entire day with each other. So those 30 minutes in the evening, it was non-negotiable. I used to finish all my dinner preparation before the children were asked to finish all their homework. The 30 minutes is for the entire family time. They also knew it. So this was a routine. So they loved it. And now, they reminisce about these, that, okay, yes, we love all these kind of things. So this is the way you can set routines. There's no thumb rule, and every
Yeah.
household is different. Every child is different.
Correct, correct, ma'am. And ma'am, I totally agree to those points. And I observe, ma'am, nowadays children already follow discipline routine, like get up early in the morning, go to school, take breaks, attend tuition, then play, do homework, and then sleep. But my point is that how they can make their day more, even more smoother, like if they get up early in the morning, so in this way if they get up with calmly without any rush. And we live in a digital era, so this is screen time is non-negotiable sometimes, so parents can give some screen time as a reward if they play well, if they study well. And apart from this, they observe parents how they spend their day without getting irritation, without getting anger, and with
Exactly,
smoothly,
exactly.
yeah,
Hmm.
smoothly and peacefully.
They
So they
never,
learn from, yeah, they learn from their parents. Yeah,
they don't learn from orders, they learn from
yeah,
observing.
yes.
Whatever
So
is happening
yeah, so
around them,
what? Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah,
how
yeah.
you are reacting in a situation.
Yes,
If there is
correct.
a tense situation, so are you shouting or just handling the situation calmly?
Yes, yes, ma'am. So I totally
That
believe
is
in
the
that, ma'am.
parallel.
Yeah, I totally
Exactly.
believe in that, ma'am. And because if we spend our day with smoothly, peacefully, even adverse condition, so children also learn from them. Us, I actually learn from us,
Mhm.
and even they know the value of their kindness, empathy, and resilience, perseverance. They understand all these things.
Yes, and if you are organized in your home, if you are organized, you have a dedicated place for everything, then they will also put things back in their place. Just
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
them. Like I used to tell them that after breakfast, together we will set up the home. So I am
Hmm.
doing the kitchen, I am arranging the kitchen. You both, just see whatever is lying scattered in the house. If there's a utensil which has to be put in the sink, bring it back here, fluff the cushions, fluff the bed sheets, and spread the bed sheet.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Hmm.
30 minutes we can set up the house, and then we'll have a 20 minutes or 30 minutes of break time. We will watch a movie together.
Yeah,
So this
yeah,
way,
yes, yes, ma'am.
this way they get involved, and they also learn so many things, and they
Yes,
know
ma'am.
that we have to lend a helping hand at home also. It's not just we are
Correct.
just sitting and only the parents are working. We have to pitch in, we have to lend a helping hand. And this way, this is a routine. This is our house. This is a routine. This is
Yeah,
how
yeah.
we will go about it.
Correct, correct,
Right.
ma'am. So my next question is, ma'am, how do you help children navigate friendships and peer relationships?
This is very important. Friendship these days, sometimes we say that focus only on academics, but friendship is equally important. If they do not learn how to trust, how to share, whom to trust, if they do not navigate their way around the world, they will lack a very important social skill. So
Hmm.
just tell them, encourage them to have friends, but At the same time, tell them not to lose their identity just to fit in with a group.
Correct,
People,
correct.
they want to be termed as cool. So whichever is the coolest group, and those who are partying around, and if even if you do not want to, so you want to go and fit and wear clothes, whatever they want to, just so that we are socially accepted in that group. Tell them that you are the best version of yourself. You are very good. You will find people who will respect you the way you are, who will not make you uncomfortable the way you are, who will not tease you, who will not say bad things about you, that you are not our type. So just be and also tell them that there is a difference between a small inner circle and acquaintances. You can have two, three friends as your inner circle who are very close to you, and you can have the entire class as your acquaintance. You can talk to them, but there are few people who are close to your heart and with whom you can share things,
Yeah,
who will
correct.
help you and even do help them. So this is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
way they can navigate their way.
Yes, ma'am. I totally agree, and that companionship is shapes us in a very momentous ways. Like Swami Vivekananda said, when a raindrop falls from the sky, it is very pure. But if it falls into a gutter, it wasted. If it falls into a oyster, it becomes a real pearl. So
Because
our companion,
yeah,
yeah, companionship
yes.
is matter a lot. Yes, ma'am.
It matters a lot. And also tell them examples, that just don't tell them that just tell them the after effects. If you are getting involved with people who are not of having good uh, qualities about themselves, so what are the after effects? What will it bring?
Yes,
You will
correct.
also learn bad things. You will learn bad, you can learn bad language, and then you will feel that it is all natural, but it
Yes,
is not. So,
yes,
the companionship that you have affects your personality. If you
yes,
want to be best version of yourself, choose your friends wisely.
yes,
Learn
yes,
them. You should not ask them to go make friends with everyone. Give them that wisdom that they can choose friends wisely.
yes, yes. Which kind of people you are surrounded by? This is very important thing.
Yes,
Yeah, yes,
yes,
ma'am.
yes. It's very
Okay, ma'am.
important.
Yeah, ma'am. So now my next question is, what are some tips for managing sibling conflicts effectively?
Oh, that this is a perennial question. No household has been able to overcome this totally, but it is very natural also. And why is there a sibling conflict? It is because of sometimes it's because of toys, sometimes because of space. You have taken my space. This is my table. Sometimes it is because of attention. You are giving
Yes,
more
yes.
attention to her. You are appraising that him. No, so parents should give individual time to each child. Give
Hmm.
that child should have that individual attention. Sometimes take a walk with one child, and just talk what happened, what happened. And whenever there is a sibling conflict, every time it is not important to intervene. Let them
Yeah,
handle the
correct,
conflict.
correct,
Let
correct,
them
ma'am.
handle the conflict on themselves. And also teach them that you should not stomp your feet and just lie and cry on and say that he has taken my toy or she has taken my notebook. No, you should show your anger with your words, not your actions. So you can say to your sibling that I am upset that you took my toy without asking me. I am hurt that you spoiled my dress. So this way they will learn to communicate their
Yes,
emotions
ma'am.
rather
Yes,
than just blurting out in anger. And
correct,
when you
correct.
shout, the other person's door is exactly shut. They are unable to hear what you are trying to tell them. When you talk with them, sometimes you can also sometimes but parents should also intervene when the situation is getting intense. So just don't tower around them, that the child is standing and you are sitting and you are standing. Go down to their level, look at them eye to eye, and say, okay, what happened, tell me. You got upset, I can understand you. Yeah, this is really bad. Okay, let's solve this together. This happens in every household, but he's your sibling, na? She's a sister, na? You are going to go together a long way even when we are not here. So you have to have a bond. Just tell what you're upset about. Confide in them. So this way they know that I am heard. I whatever they want, that you should hear them. You should hear their plight. That
Correct,
mom,
correct.
I was not, I'm not feeling well. Sharing my toy or sharing my pizza. So you can say that we will have another pizza right now. Share it. So
Yes,
sharing is more important. So
yes,
this way
ma'am.
you can teach them.
I couldn't agree more, and I believe, I totally believe in that. That if a sibling have conflict, so they first try to solve and resolve by themselves. And if they are not able to do that, then if needed, parents should get involved and guide them. I couldn't agree
Yes.
more. Yeah.
Yes, and also do not label them, he is
Yes.
the more obedient one, she is the more intelligent one. Do not
Yes.
label them because then they tend to be like that. That
Yes.
I have that impression, so what is the use of working hard? My
Yes.
impression is this. Just
Yes.
praise, keep on praising them, keep on telling that I am your rock solid support. You can come to me at every point. We can discuss. Everything can be solved on this earth. There's
Yes,
no
ma'am.
problem that cannot be solved. Keep
Yes, ma'am.
them, guiding them gently. But whatever rules you have set, you should abide by them. That it should be firm, not a military rule.
Yes, yes, correct, ma'am. My next question is this: uh, how can parents support their child's education at home?
Oh yes, yeah. Whenever we try to control everything on our own, then it becomes a problem. You should you should be a gentle support to your child. Just see that where is the inclination going. So if they are good in drawing, have them enrolled in art classes also. If they are good in art and music and singing, let that skill also develop. But apart from that, suppose they are lacking in some subject, have some tutor, or you should sit back and try to help them solve the pain points wherever they are struggling with. You should, and also tell them that it's okay. Some of your friend might be not good in art. You are good in art. She is good in English. But all these skills can be improved. It's not that you cannot improve it. I am there. We will work together. We can improve. We can go hand in hand. And it's not mandatory that you should have to be an A plus in all the subjects. What is more important is knowledge. Gain the knowledge. I am not after marks. Marks will help you. Okay. But first gain the knowledge. If you have knowledge, then the ocean, the world is a wide ocean. You can
Yes, correct.
navigate your way carefully. Yeah. So this
Yes,
way
ma'am.
you can assist them. You can assist them.
That's such a wonderful point you have given, ma'am, and I totally agree that we parent should show their interest, them about their children, about their interest, about their study. So automatically, children feel supported and motivated.
Yes, yes, you should support them at even if they do not get good marks in some subject. What
Yeah.
will happen? Do you remember, Barkha, that in class 5 in maths, how much
I
marks did
don't,
you
no,
get?
ma'am, no,
Hmm.
ma'am, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
so I don't remember. Will that make any difference? What
Mm.
we all develop our skill, as we progress. So marks are going to play a major part when you go in class 10th and 12th. But till that formative years, when the children want your support, just be their rock solid support.
Yes,
Support them
correct.
in every way. Support them in every way. This way, and if they have a habit of working hard, that okay, my parents are not scolding me, so let me work hard, let me have the knowledge, let me acquire the knowledge, and automatically they'll sail their way easily through this world.
Yes, correct, correct. My next question is today's world where competition is extremely high. How can parents balance taking care of their child well-being while also motivating them to strive for success?
Yeah, emotional well-being is equally important like physical well-being. So when the children are not well, they have having cough and fever, we immediately rush to the doctor. But we must also see that if the child is showing any sign of any behavior where the child is losing interest in something, which that child used to love at all at most times. So if the child is sitting so quietly and the child was bubbly initially but is recluded, secluded, is withdrawn within himself, just sit back, talk to the child. What happened? Is there a problem? Somebody is trying to bully you in school. Is there some problem with the teacher? Just keep on talking, keep on talking. Initially, they would not like to tell you. But what is your role? You have to bring that thing out of the shell, You have to bring whatever emotion the child is going through and just keep on supporting that. It's okay, you can tell me. I'm not going to scold you and I'm not going to tell you that it is your fault. Now, suppose the child has lost a very valuable pen which you brought, and which the child had asked for, and if it is lost, then the child is afraid that how can I tell this to my parent because they're going to scold me. They were telling me that don't take it to the school, and now I lost it. So you can say that that pen is not that important. You
Yes,
have
correct.
learned a lesson. No? You have learned a lesson that what I was telling you, that was correct. Okay, and let it go by. But the next time you know that what your parents are telling you, that is for your benefit, that is for your good. So losing that pen is not important. Learning that lesson is important.
Yes,
Just,
correct.
just yeah.
I
Mhm.
totally relate this point, ma'am, because I'm also a mother of one teen. So I always
Mhm.
tell my daughter, I always with you, and you put your 100%, whatever you want to
Yes.
achieve, and
Mhm.
rest of the thing, just leave it on my shoulder. Whatever result will come, I'll accept it very gracefully, and I
Yeah.
always give
Yes.
aid for her efforts only.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I, yeah,
Yes. Yes.
and I try to create a peaceful environment around her, and I try to
Mhm.
available all the time whenever she wants to express her thoughts and emotion in front of me. I try to
Mhm.
always
Mhm.
available, because nowadays children are very vulnerable, especially teens, so they
Yes.
need our emotional
Mhm.
support. And
Yes.
I
And
try
these are
to,
the times.
yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, but this is the time, the teen year, if you give them full mental support, they are going to sail very well in their
Yes,
life.
ma'am. Yes,
But
ma'am.
at this time, they think that I have nobody, no friends, even my parents don't understand me. So they will land up,
Uh,
at places which is not
Because,
beneficial for them.
yeah, yes, and because I mean, cognizant of this thing, ma'am, the life is bigger than any competition, any
Very long.
result, any exam,
Exactly.
any marks, because life is
Very
very
important.
precious. And I
Very good.
always
Your
tell to
time is
my,
precious.
yes, yes, and I
Yes.
always tell to my daughter that your life is very precious, and you just leave it and put your 100%, and don't
Yes. Yes.
I mean think about any further situation. So
Yes,
I
yes,
totally
keep on
believe in
telling,
that.
keep on telling them. Exactly,
Yes,
keep on telling them that I love you no matter what.
yes,
I
yes,
always tell
ma'am.
them, I love you no matter what.
Yes,
You put your 100%, give your 100%, even if you are not very or not able to give
yes,
your
correct.
100%, but you try, you make an effort.
Yes, yes,
So this
correct.
way, they stay connected to you, they stay
Uh,
close to you. And also,
you
you
try to
can
be
make them
honest with yourself always, and don't
exactly.
think about result.
Exactly. And about honesty, I'll tell you, I'll share one anecdote that happened with me. With my children, and when they were in their primary classes, so on Fridays, we used to give them some money. It was, in their school that on Fridays, the children can bring money and have something from the canteen. It was a way of teaching them how to purchase things, how to order things, how to stand in a queue, and how to pay the money and how to take back money, counting and everything. So the entire week was full of healthy lunch, and one day was a cheat day that you can have a samosa or a burger or a fruity or anything. So one day what happened? My kids, they were getting ready for school and they asked me that Mama give me money. So I said, okay, I'll give. And somehow it slipped from my mind. And they went away. And I totally did not remember it. So when they came back, I asked them, what did you eat today? So they told me that, Mama, you forgot and the bus was there. So we took the money from your purse. But when I went to the shop, I said that, Mama, you had tell me that if you take things from anyone's without telling them, that is stealing. So I did not purchase anything. Oh
Oh
my
my
God,
God.
my eyes were welled up with pride, and that the entire day those small kids, they stayed hungry, but they did not use that money. So this
Yes,
is the way when you tell them, with reasons, that will
yes,
be the
ma'am.
after effect of
Correct.
taking money. It
Yes,
will
yes.
become a habit. See, these things, go a long way. So this instills confidence, and so these are the
Yes,
things every parent must be going through.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So my last question is, how does social media influence teens and young generation today? And what steps can parents take to guide them in developing a healthy relationship with it?
Social media, we must tell them that you cannot shut it out from their life completely. Their parents, their friends have smartphones, they have their profiles. So but you make it a point that when the children are very young, I told them that you will not have a Facebook account. So I but later on I had a Facebook account. I sat with them. I said that, okay, I am deleting my Facebook account for permanently. I have my family members only. See, I am deleting my Facebook account because I am not allowing you. So I will not also use a social media account. So this went well with them. They did not argue with me that I want to have a social media account. And later on, as they grew up, I kept on telling them that whatever is being posted there is all fake. Why will I post a bad photo in my eyes are squinted and my hair are shabby? I will take 10 selfies or 10 photographs and post the best one. But when my house is dirty, or when I am in a bad mood, will I post it there? So is it real? Do you stay the same all the time? Perfect attire, perfect hair, perfect makeup? No. We get up with our eyes swollen, hair messy,
Yeah,
house
correct.
messy, things are lying here and there. So social media is not at all true. Do not fall into this trap. And if you want to have, you will, there is a time for everything. Take baby steps. I always told them, take baby steps. Whenever they used to say that they're going for a trip and all, do not allow us to go and travel alone. Say, take the baby steps. That day will come when you will travel alone, when you will hold my hand and you will take me. So, finally, they are experiencing those things also, that we are letting them go independently. So they understand that our parents are not against us, but they just
Hmm.
want us to be safe.
Correct.
And whatever they are telling us is for our benefit. I always tell them that I'm not going to tell a neighbor's son that you don't do this. No, I am responsible for you. I have brought you into this world for your safety, for your well-being. I'm responsible. I'm telling you this, and it's not that I am totally shutting you with this. You will take all these things in your stride whenever the right times come. So this way you
Yeah.
can tend to navigate,
Yes, yes,
through
yeah,
this.
ma'am. I totally agree with you. Even I believe that social media affect teens by changing how they feel about themselves and their relationship.
Yes.
And parents can
Hmm.
help by talking openly and limiting on screen time and showing a
Hmm.
balanced approach to technology themselves. So in this way, they
Yes.
guide them. Yeah,
Exactly, exactly. People are posting photographs and going to trips and all. So it's okay when they are back from the trip. What matters is how you are evolving as a person. Are you developing any skill? Are you empathetic? Are you kind? Are you helping someone? These are the skills which will make you a better person, not a social media pic. It will not
correct,
make you a
correct.
better person.
Yes,
Try to
yes.
evolve yourself. So keep
Correct,
on
ma'am.
talking to them and they understand. Children these days are very intelligent,
Very, very
they
intelligent,
understand.
ma'am.
But,
Yes,
but
yes,
they only want that give us the reason. Whatever you
yes,
are telling me, give us
yes.
the reason.
Correct,
Don't
correct.
ask us to follow blindly. No,
Yes, yes,
so
yes, yes. And this is a good thing, ma'am. This is a good thing. I must say that. I
yes,
appreciate my new generation, ma'am. I'm very
yes,
happy with
yes.
them. Yeah.
We were not that exposed. We did not had so much awareness about so many career opportunities. It was all
Yes.
traditional when we were growing
Correct.
up.
Correct.
But they
Correct.
are so informed. They're so informed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful experiences and valuable thoughts with us, ma'am. And it is a really insightful conversation. I really enjoyed it. And thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. My best wishes will always be with you and your YouTube channel, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Barkha. Thank you for inviting me here and thank you for choosing this topic and putting up such wonderful questions. We had a lovely conversation. Very insightful. Maybe it might help some listeners, although everyone is very aware of all those these points. But it
Yes,
is
ma'am.
it is always good to keep on discussing things, keep on discussing these kind of things and sharing your point of view. So it was really lovely and
Pleasure of
thanks
mine,
a lot
ma'am.
for
Yeah,
calling.
it's pleasure of mine, ma'am. And keep learning, ma'am. Keep growing. Thank you so much. Have a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
day. Bye bye, ma'am.
All the best wishes to you also. Keep growing. My blessings and best wishes to you too. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye.